This is a sports catastrophe production. Hey there, Heather Holder, it's Jeff Cutastrophe. Welcome you to another sports catastrophe on this day. And on this day, July 11th, 2021, all English soccer fans were pissed off. Yes, of course, including myself. Because England lost the final of Euro to Italy 2-1, thanks to some stupid penalty shootout troubles. So anyway, now, what is huge, of course, Euro 2020, and of course it's 2021 because of the whole stupid pandemic, COVID-19 ruining sports and all that. Of course, that's why Tokyo Olympics were 2021, not 2020. So anyway, this was the 16th time we would have the European Championship for top European squad, all the way back 1960. And for the 60th anniversary, Michel Platini, when he was the UEFA president before his scandals came to light, they basically said that it would be hosted in several nations as a one-off event, with 11 cities and 11 countries hosting the event, making it the second tournament in history after the 2007 Asian Cup to be hosted by 3 or more nations. So anyway, this was supposed to be from June 12th to July 12th, 2020, but because of the pandemic, it would be June 11th to July 11th, 2021. So because of COVID-19, UEFA said that they would have 5 substitutions in a game instead of 3, and VAR, they hated VAR, would be there. So 13 venues were chosen. But unfortunately, Brussels couldn't host for Belgium because their stadium was abandoned. And Dublin was dropped in April 2021 because of the whole COVID thing. So they had to go to have 11 countries. Spain said Bilbao would host some games, but changed it to Seville because of the COVID thing. UEFA actually chose Rome's Olympic Stadium to host the opening match, and Wembley Stadium would be a semi-final and final venue for the second time. It was well received. There were a lot of goals, only 2 goalless games, and VAR was not really used as much. So, anyway, the countries and all that. Of course, COVID-19 would ruin things. Wembley Stadium, rumors were circulating Wembley could not host the semis and finals because of their COVID things, but they found a lot of things happened. So, anyway, after qualification, there were 24 countries who qualified. Belgium, Italy, Russia, Poland, Ukraine, Spain, France, Turkey, England, Czech Republic, Finland, Sweden, Croatia, Austria, Holland, Germany, Portugal, Switzerland, Denmark, Wales, North Macedonia, making their debut, alongside Finland, Hungary, Slovakia, and Scotland. So North Macedonia and Finland would be making their debuts. So 11 countries hosted a match. It would be London for Wembley Stadium, Rome, Stadio Olimpico, Baku, Azerbaijan hosting an event at their stadium, St. Petersburg, Russia, Seville, Spain, Bucharest in Romania, Amsterdam in Holland, Glasgow in Scotland, Copenhagen in Denmark, Budapest in Hungary, and Munich in Germany. So anyway, there will be spectator limits, of course, and base camps in the final draw. So here we go. Here's how the 2021 Euro 2020 in 2021 happened. So Group A saw Italy go clean slate 3-0. They beat Wales. They beat Switzerland. They beat Turkey. Wales and Switzerland both qualified based on their point total. Remember, 24 teams in 4 groups. The top 2 teams in each group and the top 4 third-place finishers would get in. So Switzerland, Wales. Well, goal differential meant Wales took second. Switzerland would have to wait to qualify for the third-place thing. Group B saw Belgium go 3-0. In their group, they crushed Denmark. They beat Finland. They beat Russia. Denmark, Finland, and Russia all ended up 1-2, but thanks to goal differential head-to-head, well, goal differential wouldn't matter anyway. Denmark snuck in. Of course, let's not forget that this was also the Denmark team that suffered that terrible tragedy when Christian Eriksen collapsed on the pitch, but thankfully he's alive, and still playing soccer. Yeah, Finland beat Denmark in that game. Everyone forgets about Finland beating Denmark, which was shocking. But yeah, Denmark took second place based on that thing. Group C, Holland went 3-0, beating Austria, Ukraine, and North Macedonia. Not bad for North Macedonia. At least they scored a pair of goals. But they couldn't beat Austria? Really? So Holland won, Austria took second. Ukraine would be waiting to see if their third place result was good enough. And in this group, there were no ties. Group D saw the Brits win 2 and tie 1 to win Group D. In the group with Croatia, the Czechs, and the Scots. Of course, England's 0-0 score against Scotland kind of pissed me off. But anyway, Croatia actually tied the Czechs on goal differential and head-to-head result, which meant that overall goals scored, where it's the tiebreak for second place, Croatia took second. The Czechs would have to wait and see if their 4 points were good enough to qualify. In Group E, with 2 wins and a tie, Sweden qualified. Spain had a win and 2 ties to take second place. Slovakia and Poland came through, but Poland, losing to Slovakia, can't do it. Not too happy. In Group F, France, what they called the group of death, because France, Germany, and Portugal were all in the same group with the Hungarians. The French won the group with 5 points and win in 2 ties. Germany took second place over Portugal because Germany beat Portugal. If the goal differential rule would have counted, then Portugal would have beaten Germany because of goals scored for second place and automatically in. But no, then Germany beat Portugal. I'm happy as a lark, although I shouldn't have had the issues with Portugal, because after England got to the semis of the World Cup in 2018 and Portugal fell flat, I was supposed to be hating on Portuguese soccer. Stop my Portuguese soccer hating. Regardless, Portugal, Czech Republic, Switzerland, and Ukraine all qualified as the 4 third-place teams. Finland and Slovakia, even though they had 3 points, did not qualify. Basically, goal differential was huge. And unlike 2016, there was no controversy that a team without a win got in and a team with a win didn't get in. So anyway, the knockout stages happened. Denmark beat Wales 4-0. Man, Wales, what is going on with you? Denmark easily did it. Well, you know, Christian Eriksen was on their mind. Italy beat Austria in extra time, even though 0-0. The rules were that, 30 minutes, most goals scored. Italy beat Austria 2-1. The Czechs shocked the Dutch 2-0. I didn't expect that. Belgium shocked Portugal 1-0 thanks to Tim Hazard's goal. I thought Portugal was going to beat Belgium. Spain had a goal fest against Croatia, which ended 3-3 after regulation. Palsilic actually scored in extra time, in added time to tie the game, but the Spaniards scored 2 in extra time. Morata and Orizabal. France and Switzerland had to go to penalty kicks. Switzerland actually tied the game in the last minute, the 90th minute. Extra time meant nothing. They went to penalties, and France missed a penalty. Mbappe missing a key penalty. That was huge. Of course, this would probably be, well, Mbappe's performance at the 2022 World Cup made things different. N'est-ce pas? England beating Germany 2-0. Now, of course, I was nervous because, Germany is my second team because, my maternal side is part German. And, I'm an English guy. I was thinking England was going to lose to Germany. Here we go again. But England somehow won. Raheem Sterling and Harry Kane scored. Germany had a great chance, but the shot went left. Oof. Ukraine beat Sweden in extra time on a goal by Dubbiak before penalties were beckoning. Quarterfinals started July 2nd with Switzerland and Spain going to extra time. But Switzerland, unlike their match against France, couldn't score the penalties. They scored 1 penalty, but Spain scored 3. Italy beat Belgium 2-1. And goes by Barella and Insigne with Lukaku scoring for Belgium. Yeah, all those goals were scored in the first half, but Italy still won. Denmark beat the Czechs 2-1, Delaney and Dolberg. England crushed Ukraine 4-0 thanks to Harry Kane's 2 goals. Harry Maguire, that looked like a of Bond Villain and Jordan Henderson scoring. Of course, as an England fan, you're like, yes, we beat Ukraine. But then, of course, you're like, you know what, you got to be thinking better of it. Anyhow, Italy and Spain, first semi-final at Wembley, went to extra time. And Italy scored 4 out of 5 penalties to win the match. England would face Denmark in the second semi-final the next day, and it was close. It was 1-1, and then Harry Kane won a controversial penalty. And I'm saying this as a England nut. England won the game 2-1. I felt bad for taking down Denmark because of the whole Christian Eriksen problem. But anyhow, the final happened. England scored quick Luke Shaw in the second minute, and it was like England was going to win on home turf. You should have heard the crowd in lovely stadium and all that. I will add at the end of this video the video of me actually being interviewed on Kitchener TV, on local TV that day, July 11, 2021. What am I thinking? Anyhow, Italy came back with a goal by Bonucci after England failed to clear something when one tie. There were changes, and then the penalty shootout. England looked good. Kane and Maguire scored 2-0 for England. Italy missed Bellotti 2-1. So I'm like, yes. All that. Bonucci scored to make it 2-2, and then England brought Marcus Rashford up. He missed. Ugh. As a Man U fan, I had to say ugh. Then Italy got Bernardeschi. He scored 3-2. And then Jordan Sancho came in. Sancho, my name. Sorry, Japanese thing. And he missed. I'm like, oh no. All Jorginho had to do was score for Italy. Game over. Nope, he missed. Pickford with the save. I'm like, woo! And I'm like, come on, Saka. Come on, Saka. Saka to me. Nope. It failed. And, the air just went out of the balloon at Bobby O'Brien. Says England lost to Italy. There were some Italian fans, but they left. I was going to shake their hands and all that. I shook the hands of a couple of Italian fans and all that. And then one of the guys says, very honorable, and bow down to me. Bow to me. That, I would shake his hand and all that. So anyway, that's what happened. Now, there were both Cristiano Ronaldo and Patrick Schick. Well, Ronaldo, Portugal, and the Czechs. Patrick Schick scored 5 goals, so they shared the golden boot, if you will. Cristiano Ronaldo became the top goal scorer at Euro history with 14, thanks to that. The funny thing about Euro 2020 /21 was that 11 own goals were scored in the tournament, 2 more than every tournament combined. So that was hard pressed and all that. So yeah, so Donnarumma of Italy was named top goalkeeper. Bonucci and Spinozza were named to the team of the tournament for Italy. Defenders Jorginho in midfield and Federico Chiesa for forward. England had 3 guys in the team of the tournament. Kyle Walker, Harry Maguire on the backfield, Raheem Sterling forward. Player of the tournament was Donnarumma. Well, he was a goalie. He was a good goalie. Petri won the Young Player of the Award. And the top goal scorer was Cristiano Ronaldo because he scored an assist and Schick didn't. But Patrick Schick's goal against Scotland was named goal of the tournament. There were some red cards and all that. Broadcasting and all that. Anyway, everyone knows about the Christian Eriksen incident when it collapsed and all that. Thankfully he's alive. All that. He was given a defibrillator. All that. It was weird that Denmark actually wanted to continue the match against Finland because of that cardiac arrest. They could have finished the game the next day too. And all that. Of course, everyone knows about the captain's rainbow armband and how some European countries were not too happy about it. A lot of people were mad about the England-Denmark results, including that penalty. But the worst tragedy of incident and controversy was after Italy lost to England. I mean, Italy beat England in the World Cup in the Euro final. I purposely said on Facebook, I said this, and I also said it to my friend Bill. I said, watch the hate online. The racism is going to happen because three black players missed a penalty for England. Watch the backlash will happen. Of course, I was unfortunately proven correctly and all that. There was a lot of racist behavior and all that. So anyway, the tournament was issued well because of its high scoring and all that. Well, we'll see what 2024 brings in Germany. Deutschland will get to host the European Championship. They hosted in 1988. You know, Marco van Basten's folly. It worked. And yeah, what a great Euro tournament, even though that England lost. Fuck. Anyway, I'm Jeff Diamond Adieu.
Down the road, Kitchener's biggest outdoor TV at Bobby O'Brien's had plenty of eyes on it too.
#1, we're the birthplace of soccer, and we got to get this slump over with.